Hello, guys. Ninjani bafowethu. Hope you guys are doing well. My name is Mnqobi Mdabe, and this is my beautiful wife, Uphumeza. The topic we are about to engage on today is slightly, mommy, it's slightly one-sided, if I may put it like that, because ibheke kakhulu kuthina abantu besilisa. And guys, please understand ukuthi what you are doing here, it's by no means ukuthi disclaimer ukuthi we know it all, or ama advice that you guys should take. It's just a conversation. So now we're just sharing izinto ebesizobserver, izinto ezisizile ukuthi kube ukuthi 13 years later we're still here. Yeah, so ningayithathi ngokuthi ama advice are solid, we know it all. No. Nani, you guys can engage as well. We would like to hear from you as well. Ningawa introduce some topics, you know what I mean? Just subscribe, like, and write down there whatever that you want us to talk about. It's just a discussion nje. Okunye singaba wrong, maybe you know more than us, we're still young, but it's just a conversation. You're more than welcome. So today, guys, the topic, ma'am. Today the topic is about irrelevant good relationship or a marriage. The reason ngithi good relationship or a marriage is because it becomes difficult to most marriage uthi kune-relationship ozoyidlala if ubungayipractice while you are still in a relationship. Uma kuthiwa uyindoda, you are a man, what is expected of you? Kule discussion, my wife is here to sort of like asinike naye from her perspective, like representing women. So this thing, it starts when you are still in a relationship. Let's say mhlambe you meet someone ubona ukuthi ngiyamthanda ke la mntwana, uyangishaya la mntwana. The moment evuma ethi mfowethu nami feel ukuthi hayi nami uyangishaya, you understand, let us try this or let us do this. First thing umumjida that you need to try and do, don't waste other people's time. Ungayi emntwaneni because ubheke mhlawumbe ukuthi uzolala naye isex, or ubheke ukuthi muhle, or uyachaza because of how they laugh or smile, and specific things. Ungayi kuyena kanjalo. Iya kuyena ngalendlela ozothi uma uhlangana naye indlela ozofila ngayo ngaphakathi. Konke ke lokho kufanele kube inclusive. And then buswenza i-decision ke yokuthi lo muntu lo ngifuna sephi naye. Once you make that decision, uzama ukuthi ube as real as you can be. Uma ngenza ama-examples, I'm broke this month, look, I wanted us to go to a spa, but let us rock KFC.
Okay, maybe not KFC, but okay, I get the picture.
Or whatever, but you see, such conversations, you understand, that then they start giving a tone to your relationship. Already you are in a relationship. Already she said, before you could even say all these things, already she said, let us try this. It becomes more real.
So you're saying, Uti, umuntu or a guy shouldn't act like he's got it all covered. Like he should be honest about everything. So if he's coming across a challenge that day, it's something that he needs to be open and talk about it instead of act like he's got everything under control.
They are one person. So njoba ngisho ngithi, the fact that she said yes, let's give this a try, already sekumele ke manje ke ubonise your true colors. I understand. Lokho kuza nesibindi, you must be brave, and also you must be willing to lose that person.
So it depends. So at the beginning of the conversation, when a guy approaches a girl, he should go with the intention of not wanting to waste her time.
Yes.
Right. So then that would mean that we are talking about people specifically who are a little bit more grown and looking for more stable relationship, mature relationship. Because if you still want to be playing around and stuff, then I guess you won't have the guts to actually tell the person, or I can't take you out today because 1, 2, 3, because then you'll feel like, you're not that guy that she fell in love with.
Yes, and also it goes with age. La sikhuluma ngabantu abasuke sebebheke vele ukuthi bayongena kwi-marriage.
Okay.
You know, so that we are clear. You know, so asikhulumi ngabafana abasese high school, yabona nje abasathanda uku-experimenta ngempilo namantombazana asasanda no.
And also we're not saying ukuthi the guy should make the girl his problems the girl's problems. We are not saying that.
No, we are not saying that. A lot of problems that you are faced with in the world, actually. You know, we've had a lot of stories whereby a man shot their better halves or shot their wives or girlfriends or whatever the case. It's precisely because they lie to them for so long and not knowing the people they are dealing with. And then once they start seeing the true colors, then they realize they can't handle this anymore. So maybe one person now will try and, make sure that they teach one a lesson. Now it becomes a war. You understand? So now you are both enemies now. And unfortunately, you are confined in one space. You know what I mean? Then they end up acting like that. And most after most you can tell this was psychological. Ngoba if ubudilana lama issues, good relationship, you would know the level of anger ye partner yakho ukuthi yabona umese kanje manje ke hayi mina ngeke ngikhulumeke naye ngizomane ngimshiye. You would have dealt or encountered such challenges in a relationship. So there's no way it could be a surprise when you're there. It wouldn't get to a peak. You would see it as it approaches, which this one, it's one of those that are not my favorites. So let me try and duck. You understand? So you prepare yourself. While usubona cha lo muntu ngiyamthanda, ungakhulumi izinto ezingekho. Don't lie to her. Don't mention things that you can't afford. Or ungamjwayezi something that you're not going to keep up with.
That you're not going to sustain.
No, that you're not going to sustain. We understand that, because then you'll always be a stranger to it. The moment isn't a stranger, then you'll be another person that she didn't fall in love with. So umumchita, at least try to I wanted us to go out, but I know. I'm not looking good, Let us just sit indoors today and watch a movie. At least that one I can be able to. That keeps you guys together. Your struggles now become her struggles, because then she might say, actually, I do have a bit of money. Let's go out. No, don't worry, I'll pay for it. So that alone keeps you guys...
You're building a team.
You're building a team, yes. That's how you are able to uplift each other. That's how you get to feed from each other. That's what union is about. You are building an empire. That means you guys will be 50-50. So ngiyakufile ngiyakube na lento ekuthiwa low self-esteem, when you are with your wife. Because they know you exactly the way you are. You know what I mean? I think that is very, very important. A lot of stuff that we've seen, even amanyama relationships, even imshado, they break because of that. Oguti now people start changing, who they were, right?
Or they start bringing out the real.
Yes, person. Of which that real person, bekfanele bring her up or out at the beginning of your relationship. There are slim chances that you can fix such things in a marriage. And remember, with marriage, there are already commitments there. Maybe there are children already, maybe 1 or 2 kids or 3, it depends. their responsibilities now, their debts to pay, their careers now, your career and her career. There's a whole lot of things, that need real attention. So you can't be dealing with personal issues now, because mood changes, uvele emsebenzini boss yakho was not kind today, or maybe you're just exhausted, and now you still have to go home and deal with amamoods and your amuntu because you're forever clashing. So it becomes overwhelming, and now your relationship starts going south or ribe south. So umumjida zama ukuthi ngalesa sikhathi nisajola, ngalesi sikhathi ethi nje ayi mfethu ngiyakuthanda, zama ngayo yonke indlela. Don't be scared of losing her, because guys, it doesn't really make sense to have someone who is not who they are, or someone who's not real, because at the end of the day they will destroy you. They will destroy you. You know what I mean? Like ususitshela ukuthi manje, onabantwana, and that one thing, imani destroy everything. Then another issue that men should try and look at, empty promises. If you say,
so you must be a man of your word.
Try. No one is perfect. No one is perfect, but as long as it's here or at the back of your head, try by all means not to break a lot of promises, because then you become untrustworthy. Right? So, ofuna umuntu akakudoubt ngoba uzothi umuthi uvaye namajita, amen, ngivaye nabo bani, uthola umuntu wakho can't sleep because they do not trust you. They know which is sometimes there's that side of you. Which sometimes you can be untrustworthy. So you don't need that, because nala ukona, you're not gonna have fun. You know what I mean? So it's very, very important, to try by all means to be as honest as they can. So that when you say, hey, Benjamin, you know what? I wanted to call you yesterday, my battery died, or maybe it was a chappy that was out of it. I thought, oh, I thought so. She must trust you. She must believe in you, because she's got no reason to doubt you. Am I right, Mom?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So try not to break a lot of promises, and also bragging. Bragging and talking about other people. It's good to talk, because obviously you are a family now, maybe you're married now, and you observe things, and stuff like that. But try and cut down, talking to your wife, like, ukhulume isn't as negative kuwife yakho, maybe about certain friends, because what it does in the long run, she won't feel safe with you as well. You right, Mom? If I forever badmouth my friends and people who know, and all the time, like I spend my energies badmouthing people, trying to score points, maybe, it might work for that time, but trust me, you will make her feel uncomfortable eventually, because then she wouldn't know where she stands as well. You understand? So try and avoid, those things. And one that is very, very important that I'm also still struggling with, debates and arguments. But for it, I know it's not easy, because now it's a point to make, and you can see what's wrong, and you can see, you become emotional. But when it gets to a point where you see, what, she's not listening. Because I've seen most women are like that, they just block their minds. You can see they crying for attention. They want to win this time around. Rather just go, just leave, go.
No.
Go and leave them, yes.
No.
Yes, Mommy.
No.
Yep.
No.
Just leave. You're not gonna win that.
Don't listen.
You're just not gonna win it. That's why I was like, Mommy, can I just handle this conversation? Because it's between me and Namachita. Just leave them, guys. Just go.
You don't leave.
Just go, Pinchami, go to studio, go play pool, get a glass of wine somewhere, come down, and when you come down, or when you come back, just check if your mood is still okay, or maybe skip it, you'll address it the other time. Otherwise, you'll only couch, you know what I mean? So I'm at the time
your point. kubalulekile ukuthi umuntu azehlise. It doesn't always mean ukuthi the other person or the other person is right. There he goes making that face that he makes when he thinks it's
just move away from it. Okay.
Sometimes take the other person's point and see if they're right.
Yes.
That's all.
Okay, yes. That one, guys, yeah. I know, you know. And then guys, bafowethu kunento ebaluleke kakhulu eqinisa umndeni wakho. Be a father to your children. Yes, mommy, I've noticed ukuthi most yamajita, they don't understand irole yabantwana as well ekhaya. Abantwana just they always positive. Umntwana ngisho une stress ukwatile, but because abekho kule level yethu stress abas understanding kakhulu, they are likely to cheer you up. You know, they've got those lines, man. You know, amana khulume something uzibone sohleka, you know. And also umunjalo ebantwaneni, you know, nabo, you know energy because they feed from you. Yabo. So awubi lo baba manje osayita kakhulu noma uze mhlambe na ubone ngathi la ekhaya kusho ukuthi unkosikazi wami uyangihleba or girlfriend yami uyangihleba enganeni. Uyayibona into engisho ngoba une relationship yakho wena nezingane. Uyabo? Une relationship yakho nezingane. So be a father to your children. Zama ukudlala noma intombazana noma umfana, ozinika isikhathi sokuthi ukudlale nabo, ozinika isikhathi sokuthi nigwarane, ozinika isikhathi sokuthi kube khona izinto enizenza nobabili naye. You understand? Those things go a long way strengthening the relationship yenu. Sometimes nithi noma senixabene as a couple, but umntwana alwe ukuthi nibe together. Uyibone senihlangana, you know. I'm sure you've heard this thing of saying, no, I'm only staying here for children. You know, that is very wrong. But okusalayo, it shows ukuthi abantwana they've got a role to play.
Yes.
Okay, we're going to attempt to tell Kumo to connect and extend your registered recording. We're almost done, okay? Okay, thank you. Okay, yes, we're almost done. Thank you. Okay, we're connect. Thank you.
So be a father to your children. You know, akubo baba udlale nezingane. It's very important. Kwenza izinto eziningi kakhulu emndenini. And also understand uma ubaba ukuthi uyiprotector. Mark your territory as ubaba or as umjida. Angathi uma kufika abangani bakho, like your friends when they come with a six pack and everything, your friends go to your fridge and open the fridge azikhiphele utshwala. You know, umngani wakho uyagijima naye la inside your house, don't know, for whatever reason. You know, keep your friends at bay. It's very important, because what it does is they would learn to respect your space. And once they respect your space, then they'll respect your wife and your children. But if they come here and they decide, ngilala kaMnqobi today, and they didn't even make an appointment, you know, bafike badle ushizi, mhlawumbe ushizi udliwa ifro uyathanda ushizi, yona edle ushizi edle. You know, it's not right, chance. It's not right. This is your family, it's not ifamily yamachi. And it helps ukuthi ube nama friends are progressive. Remember, it's always said ukuthi you are the company you keep. You know? Yes.
Kumo! Kumo! You guys are making a noise.
Oh, sorry.
Yes. And another one is that uma kukhona ingxabano, or when there's a dispute between the two of you, Machita, I know Tina, we can be very aggressive, you know, when you want to put a point across. But one advice that I can give, Uguti, make sure Uguti ani akiwishi while you are standing up. Sit down. Just say, my wife, look, we need to talk. Can you please sit down? Sit down, switch off the TV. Depends how important it is. But learn to sit down. Sit down. Sit down. It makes a huge difference. Ikubuyisela dignity, and your wife will listen to you because you're not threatening. You know, when you threaten someone, there's no way they can listen to you. Immediately, Baba go defensive mode. And guys, the last one that I wanted to mention. You must be your wife's number one fan all the time. She must always count on you, Mfanagiti. Your girlfriend must always count on you. Because friendships can be deceiving, even amongst her friends. So no more now we relationship here. We understand, you know, then umhlaba wakhe uzokhamblisha uthena around, but she must always know ukuthi kodwa uma ngifika ngitshena ubani impilo yami sisonke. Always, guys, it's a matter of principle. Even if ezinye izinto ohamselana nazo azenzayo, but you must make sure ukuthi you always give her support. You must be her number one supporter. It makes a huge difference, because now you go through your stuff and the last thing you want to turn their backs on you. You know, so you must always try. These things are not easy, guys, but isn't that work, you know, like things that, you know, I've seen working not just for us, but for other people as well. You know, they become friends because, you know, it's a number one supporter. You must always be her number one supporter at all times. Defend her. You know what I mean? She must know, even when her family, or even if her family says stuff or they're not happy with it, but you must always be her number one supporter. Things that, you know, I've seen which they strengthen a friendship. Most of all, we understand in a relationship there's more. You know, there's more. You know, that your wife is not a sex symbol. You know, there's more. You know, which you must involve in everything you do and all those things. But these ones, and just to know, guys, sengivala, a relationship is not social media. The point I'm trying to make is that please understand what social media is. Social media is just a lot of people that you do not know. Most of they just minding their own businesses. Omunye just bought a new car. Omunye veza six-pack. Omunye veza matanga. It's just social media. Now try not to live your life. We understand the influence of these people who do not even care about you. You understand? If you have something to sell, then you try and get a loudspeaker, PR. Yeah, I've got this thing, yeah. You know, and then everyone looks at you, who's making noise? What is it? Hey, I've got this, that, you know. And also you must allow when they're not listening. That means you're not interesting at the time. So let it be social. So create your own thing. Social media is there to encourage you if something goes well, but social media is also there to destroy you when things go south. So don't live your life like that. Just create your own.
I think you made important pointers, you know, like protecting and being a fan of your spouse. That's very important, because it brings you back to one place where if there's a lot happening outside, you're able to come back, Nina, know you two together, and say, okay, this is what's happening, Tina, where are we here together in this team of ours? It's important to, well, you said market territory as a guy. I also agree with that, you know, just so that there's mutual respect from people who come over to your house, from your friends, your family, and so forth. Social media, you know, not living your relationship on social media, because you have to switch that social media off and come back to reality, which is your relationship. So if you're a pillar on social media, then it's not gonna last, because like you're saying, that it's everyone is there doing their own thing, looking for attention, and if you happen to be able to give that person that attention at that time, and they can say something about you that they can make them trend, then trust me, they will say it. And meantime, your relationship is going south. Yeah. Don't brag.
Empty promises.
Empty promises, very important. It's keeping it real with your partner. So I think those are they're huge things, but very important. And I totally agree.
Okay. Saifan. Bafethu, again, I'm going to stress this. This is by no means we're trying to claim as if we know it all. It's a conversation, guys. Zwagalani, let us talk about it. If you've got anything that you want us to discuss, comment section, just write about it, and also let us engage. Even with regards to leya namhlanje. You understand? Let us engage. Let us, asikuze ukuthi wena ucabanga ini. Subscribe and like bafowethu. Till
Click the notification button so that when we post, you know about it. Thank you so
Yes.
much for giving us an ear again today. And thank you so much to everyone who subscribed. We appreciate you so much. If you haven't subscribed again, please subscribe. And yeah, we will have more coming up soon. Cheers.
next Sunday. Bye.